Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you're watching, and welcome to Nationwide Arena's Ice House, the practice facility for the Columbus Blue Jackets. We are broadcasting live here on CampusNation.com alongside my analyst, Jonah Anderson. I'm Kobe Mayer, and we've got a matchup today in ACHA Division II club hockey between the Xavier Musketeers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Ohio State coming in 5-3, but they have lost their last two games against Louisville. Xavier coming in on a 5-game losing streak with a record of 2-8-1. Jonah, you were at the last game for Ohio State against Louisville. What did you see from the team that they weren't able to pick up the victory?
Um, the Buckeyes struggled in the offensive zone, creating opportunities. So if they do a better job of winning faceoffs and getting on Xavier's back end, I think the Buckeyes are going to be able to take an opportunity of that and get ahead with the score like they did against Louisville and keep the score in their favor for today.
And you mentioned Ohio State's leading scorer, Jacob Clark, is not in the lineup today. So how do you think they're going to be able to replace his offensive production?
I think without Jacob Clark, if everyone has their heads up, stick to the ice and create opportunities, drive to the net and look for rebounds, I think they should be able to get it done.
So you think also Xavier has really struggled on the power play this season, 7.7%.
Yes.
So even if Ohio State does get into trouble with the penalties, you think they should be able to do a good job on the penalty kill, even though Ohio State they're 5 of 8 on the penalty kill, which is it's meh, but both of these teams, they haven't had a lot of Ohio State has not had a lot of special team opportunities.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see how that works out.
Oh, yeah. I think even if Ohio State gets on the penalty kill, they can take advantage and get some shorthanded goals. They almost did last game, too. So just create opportunities and never know when you can get a breakaway.
Right. So looks like the clock's running down. We are going to be dropping the puck in just under 3 minutes. So just to preview for the leading scorers for both teams, for Xavier, number 27, Dylan Russo, 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. Chris Becker, number 9, 6 goals, 2 assists, 8 points. Number 26, Patrick O'Meara, 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points. Number 11, Ben Bridges, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points. Number 91, Matthew Mahon, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. And for Ohio State, Jacob Clark, who's not in the lineup today, 6 goals, 4 assists, 10 points. So they're really going to need to replace his offensive production, like I said earlier. Number 19, Jake Simarusti, 6 goals, assists for 7 points. Joseph Caldiero, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. And Amadeo Cantini, the leading scorer among defensemen for the Ohio State Buckeyes, 2 goals, 4 assists, 6 points. In their last 10, Ohio State, they haven't played 10 games yet, so they're still 5-3. And then Xavier, 2-7-1 in their last 10, as I mentioned, coming off of that 5-game losing streak. To tell the tape for these teams, Xavier has 25 goals for, 57 against. For Ohio State, 32 goals for, 21 against. Ohio State will be the home team today. They have a home record of 2-2. While on the road, they're 3-1. Xavier on the road is 1-3. At home, they're 1-5-1. You have any remarks? We're about a minute till puck drop.
No, it looks like it's going to be a good game. Both teams look ready to play some hockey.
We've got some Sunday morning hockey here in the Buckeye State on CampusNation.com.
I mean, I can already sense the energy in the Buckeye zone already.
Yeah, they're going to definitely look to rebound after 2 disappointing losses. The starting goalie for Ohio State today will be number 41, Thomas Wiesolowski, freshman from Elmhurst, Illinois. He'll be making his debut today. So that's got to be something special for him, as we are almost ready to go for puck drop. The starter for Xavier will be number 29, Jack Frambreeze. Excuse me, the starting goalie for Ohio State will be number 1, Jakari Desfi. That was not what was in the lineup posted this morning, but guess they made a change. So Desfi will be making his debut for the Buckeyes today. That'll be interesting, or at least his first appearance of this season. And in the previous matchup, Ohio State beat Xavier 4-2 and really dominated the game. They outshot them 42-26. And we're just about ready to go. Nolan Burns for Xavier. To take the draw. And it's lost back to Dylan Smith of Ohio State. They'll play it over. It's Ebersol from his own right circle. His pass could not find a receiver, and it's taken back by Xavier. That centering pass is off, and it'll be played down by Nick Williams, the extra defenseman today for the Buckeyes. Nice entry. Ebersol with it. Ebersol moves into the zone. He's got a big chance. Centering pass. The shot is stopped. Rebound is cleared by Xavier. That's Nolan Burns. Burns over center ice. Played back by Smith. Now Ohio State has it again. Graney's pass was deflected and onto the net of Frambus, and Xavier will take over. That's number 43 for Xavier. That is Cole Shelgren. That pass could not find the stick of Ohio State's Joseph Caldiero, as it's cleared all the way down, and what will be ruled an icing with 18:50 to play in the first period. See anything from there, Jonah, in the first minute 10?
Buckeyes are bringing a lot of energy. They are all over Xavier. So now we got a face-off in the offensive zone and a great opportunity to get going.
For Ohio State, it will be number 14, Joseph Caldiero, to take the draw against Xavier's Ben Bridges. Caldiero wins it clean back. Now it's at the left point. Shot deflected wide by Jake Cimarusti. Now it's into the right corner. Ohio State, Caldiero keeping it in. Waltuck plays it backhand to Caldiero around the boards. Left point there. Now a shot, they score! Jake Cimarusti makes it 1-0, just a minute 37 into the game. And Ohio State draws first blood. How about that shot, eh?
That was great. Little wrister right in front.
That's Cimarusti's 7th goal of the year in just his 9th game. Ohio State wins the draw. And that puck is deflected up and out of bounds. Off that pass from Michael Kudish, who did score the overtime winner in the Buckeyes season opener this year against Cincinnati. I had to call that game. It was a fun game. Cincinnati scored game-time goal with under a minute left in the third. That was a fun one. As Rupi wins the draw, it's Valentino Carrero. Carrero's shot went wide. Now left point, it's chipped in. Alex Vigner will play it on the left hash marks. Centering pass for Rupi is off his skate as it was deflected. Rupi Back to Carrillo. Carrillo to Rupi behind his own net. Now he's on his backhand. He'll put it back to the right point. Sorry, that's Kudish. Now move it over to the left point. That's a shot by Cantini. His shot is stopped. Ohio State keeping possession until now, where Matthew Mahon will try to clear, but he turned it over. Kudish able to dump it in. Ohio State's going to make a quick change. Xavier's got it in their own zone. Mahon will flip it up the ice, and it will go down. No icing, they say. So Cantini's got it on his own goal line. Spinning away on the receiver is Kudish. Back to Cantini. Now up the boards. He's got his winger. Here's a shot and a save. Now a wraparound try was no good by Eric Evenson, the left winger on this line. A nice deflection there behind the net to stop Evenson from what would have been a short wraparound goal. Now it's a centering pass, and Everson whiffed on a shot. He gets it back. A wrist shot is deflected off the boards. Centering pass gloved off the stick of Everson, and we've got a whistle with 16:49 to play. And Ohio State, through the first 3 minutes and 11 seconds, has dominated the whole stretch. Now to take the draw is Carson Johnston against Ben Bridges, and Bridges wins the draw for Xavier. Played around by Chris Cadle. Now up to Hop Deppen, over to Cadle. Catel, his pass did not find a teammate, and Ohio State's got it now. It's Hubbard, over to Quetzel, Brandon Quetzel. Over to Floyd, here's Josh Floyd. Down the right wing side, shooting and a save there by Frambus. Quetzel keeps it in. Gold keeps it to Floyd. Now back to Quetzel, a blast. That was blocked, didn't get through. Now it's in the right circle, and Xavier will take it. That's Cole Shelgren. Shelgren now skating behind his net, pressured by Ohio State's forwards. And here comes Xavier. Hop Deppen will just dump and go get a change. It's taken by Hubbard behind the Buckeye net with 15:45 to play here in the first period. Ohio State having some trouble clearing their zone as Graney gives it up to Smith, and Smith turned it over. Here's Xavier now, and Brandon Quetzel able to take it back. He's in his own zone, plays it up the boards to Smith, but could not corral it. Excuse me, that's Graney, number 17, Patrick Graney. It's cleared down in by Xavier, where Hubbard will take it behind the Buckeye net. Hubbard around the left boards. Now it's taken by Waltuck, over to Hubbard. Hubbard's pass will go all the way down for an icing. 15:01 to play in period number 1.
I don't think Xavier's got a shot on net yet.
Yeah, I know. They haven't. That's a good call. I mean, Ohio State's really dominated so far. Jonah, what do you attribute that to?
These Buckeyes are not giving up. They got a lot of energy, and they're keeping the Xavier goalie busy. So the more they do that, the more goals that should go in.
Waltuck wins the draw clean for Ohio State in their D zone. As that shot is going to be the first shot on goal for Xavier, as it kicked aside by Desfree. Hubbard unable to clear it, and now is, and it's chipped ahead by Waltuck, and both teams will get a change. That pass too far for Caldiero of Ohio State. Entry pass incomplete there for Xavier, and it's taken back. Now it's up to Caldiero. Joseph Caldiero down the right side on the right wing. He's going to take it behind the net, center it, and a backhand try was unsuccessful there from Simarusti, who scored the first goal of the game for the Buckeyes. He could never really get a shot off there, but he's got it again now down the left wing side. Tries a deke, is unsuccessful there. Unable to clear Xavier. Quetzel with it. Sorry, that's Jay Olson, the big defenseman. 6'4" from Chagrin Falls, Ohio, and he's got it now behind the net until it was taken away by Cato. Now it's in the left point. There's a shot. It was blocked on its way in. That was off the stick of Nick Williams. Quetzal has it now. Here's a blast by Cimarusti wide. Here's Xavier. Man, he's tripped up on the ice, and here they come again. That pass is played off by an Ohio State player. That's Caldiero, but Xavier, this is probably their best rush of the game, as that saucer is going to go all the way down for an icing. 13:01 to play here in the first period. Much better from Xavier, excuse me, there, don't you think?
Yes. Showing some promise here.
Yeah, and still a 1-goal game, as we'll have a face-off to the right of Jakari Desfree, making his first start of the year. Burns and Waltuck tied up at the circle, and now it's cleared all the way down for Chris Cato to play it for Xavier. Ohio State gets a much-needed line change. Here's Cato. He'll drop it over, and it's a turnover. Here's a big chance for Ohio State. Shot was blocked. That was Dennis Rupi. And here's another chance as Rupi centered it for Carrillo, but he was unable to tap it home. Here's Rupi again. Rupi centering it for Alex Vineyard, but no good. Ohio State plays it in the neutral zone. Williams dumps it around the boards. Carrillo shot it on net, and it was stopped and off the boards. Here comes Xavier. It's Ben Bridges. He's got Hope Deppen with him. Bridges with a nice deke. He's into the backhand, stopped by Desfree. What a move and what a save. There's a long wrister from the point by Reed Johnson. That didn't get through. Behind the net now is Nick Williams. He gives it over to Michael Kudish. Now Xavier's playing it in their own zone. Hop Deppen over to Bridges. Now Patrick O'Meary will play it around. Desfree unable to stop it as it was going behind the net. Now here's Alex Vineyard. Vineyard up along to Carson Johnston. Carson Johnston gets taken away there by Xavier's number 7. And he takes a big hit from Kudish and then turned it over. Played around the boards by Xavier with just over 11 minutes to play here. There's a long wrist shot, blocked away by Desfree, and he covers with 10:59 to go. Nolan Burns against Dylan Smith at the drop. Burns won it, but Ohio State is able to clear it out. That's going to go all the way down for an icing with 10:45 to go. What have you seen since? How do you think this game has played out so far, Jonah?
Pretty good. Xavier's getting a little more comfortable, I think, as time goes on. They've been playing a lot more defense than offense, but they've shown some signs.
Draws one all the way back into the neutral zone for Ohio State. It's Hubbard now. Look at Jay Olson. Big Jay Olson moving in. Excuse me, that was not Jay Olson. That was Quetzal. They got a couple of big defensemen here on this Ohio State team. It's Shergren to Johnson as his rink-wide pass was deflected and didn't get through. Nice move from Floyd. Floyd toe drags and shoots it into the glove of Frambies for a whistle with 9:59 to play here in period 1. Joseph Caldiero wins the draw clean for Ohio State. And it's played around the boards by Olsen. Now back to the right point is Ebersol. Caldiero trying to fight for it, but at the end it's Xavier away with it. Flipped along forward by Shelgren. Cantini, nice tape-to-tape pass. Here comes Cimarusti, the net to the backhand shot, stopped. Nice chance there for Jake Cimarusti. He'll play it to Caldiero. Cimarusti shot high over the blocker's side. Ebersol plays it down to Caldiero. Sharp angle shot is stopped by the chest of Frambies. And it's attempted to clear down by Xavier and then flipped over the boards by Jay Olsen. So we'll have a face-off in the Ohio State zone. 9:08 to play here in period one. Your score is Ohio State 1, Xavier nothing. On the goal by Jake Cimarusti. Just under 2 minutes into the game. Another draw won by Ohio State. Played up along here. Here's Cimarusti going to the forehand, and the shot is stopped by Frambies. Here's Caldiero. Caldiero to Cimarusti behind the net. Cimarusti centered it, and it was played back by Chris Cato for Xavier, and he almost put it in his own net. Here's Ebersol. Ebersol, a shot that went flying wide. Another try from Olsen. That was blocked and never got through. Now it's behind the net. Played by Ebersol. Now Waltuck. Waltuck could not receive the give and go, but now it's back to the point, and the shot by Olsen is deflected wide. Ohio State keeping the pressure on Ebersol, able to keep it in. It's an offensive zone takeaway there by Waltuck. Back to Ebersol. Now Waltuck. Waltuck. Left point Olsen. Olsen moving in and shooting, and saved by Damfries. Here's Olsen. To the backhand shot, never got through. Now Caldiero try. That didn't go. It is chipped on ahead and now played by Valentino Carrero for Ohio State. He's moving in on the left wing at the circle. Shot was deflected up and into the boards. It's played all around the boards, and then tried to play it back was Cantini, but it was deflected, but then finally got to an Ohio State player. Rupi unable to handle that pass. It's thrown down in by Xavier. Tape to tape. Here come the Buckeyes. It's Vineyard. Vineyard down the right wing circle. Drops it to Rupi. His shot was deflected off a stick and into the netting with 7:12 to play here in the first period.
Some long shifts there.
Yeah, some really long shifts for both teams, especially Xavier. Rupi loses the draw to O'Meara. Reed Johnson plays it to Bridges. Back to Shelgren. Cole Shelgren moving up the ice. Xavier able to exit. And that pass will go down. No icing as it was touched on its way there. Here comes an Ohio State exit, and they're unable to because Bridges takes over in the neutral zone, shooting it wide of Desfree. Back to play it is Catel. That pass by Shelgren is tipped, and Ohio State's able to regroup. It's Amadeo Cantini's got 6 points coming into today, the most among Ohio State defenders. And here's a defensive zone turnover. Here's a shot by Burns, save, rebound, and it is loose in front of the net, and a sharp angle shot is stopped by Desfree. Wraparound try, no good. Another try is stopped by Desfree. His most difficult sequence of the game. Here comes Xavier still coming. Mahone around the boards. Right point, and Cato is unable to clear it. Xavier will have to drop back. 6 minutes to play here in period one. That is going to go all the way down for an icing. 5:55 to go. What you got, Jonah?
Those are some great saves, man.
Yeah, that was that was the first time he'd really been tested this game, and he lived up to the challenge.
I don't know if the Buckeyes were getting a line change, but Xavier had like a 3-on-1 coming in, and our
Yeah,
netminder was not letting that go.
yeah. Shelgren's a shot off the draw is gloved by Desfree. 5:51 to play. Patrick O'Meara at the draw for Xavier. Tied up. Eventually won by Carson Johnson for Ohio State. Played around the boards. It's Quetzal. Quetzal unable to fully clear. Xavier will dump it back in where it's played by Nick Williams. The tic-tac-toe didn't work as it's now cleared ahead by Quetzal, and Xavier back to play it. Williams and Deppen. Excuse me, as it's played around there by Quetzal. Here comes Johnson down the right wing. Lost it as he entered the right circle. Left point shot deflected and gloved off the stick of Brandon Quetzal. We have a whistle with 4:57 to go. And the draw is coming outside the zone. To the right, on the right side, to our right. Nice pass by Smith. Graney with it to his backhand, shot through the crease. And here comes Xavier. Burns over to Maida. Adam Maida with it. Maida dumps it into the corner. Mahone checked off of it. A nice play by Nick Williams, who's unable to receive that pass behind the net. Here comes Ohio State. Graney shot, blocked it away easily. Graney with Smith in the left corner. Back to the point, Olsen fell down and stashed that one back so there wouldn't be a Xavier rush the other way. Under 4 to play here in the first period. Graney on the forecheck there. It's lifted along by Xavier. Played by Ebersol. Big Andrew Ebersol comes in. Ebersol makes a move and a great poke check there by Frambies. With 3:38 to go, he covers. For a big guy, Ebersol can really skate, and he showed you there, the 6'6 junior from Rochester, New York. He's got a goal and an assist in 8 games this season. Playing with Jay Olsen today in their defensive pairing. So it's an average height of 6'5 on your deep pair. That's pretty tall. That's played in, and Desfree will be conservative with it and cover. 3:26 to go. Here at the Ice House, connected to Nationwide Arena, a wonderful facility here that the Blue Jackets have. Here's Ebersol. Cimarusti back to Ebersol, and it was poked away again by Frambies. He's pretty active with his stick. He's putting it to good use as a shot by Cimarusti wide of the stick side. Flipped on and out. Ohio State will have to regroup. Here's Caldiero. Caldiero down the right side, trying to center it, but was taken away by Xavier. As Ben Bridges will come out. He'll try to take the Buckeyes 1-on-2. Bridges to the right circle. Sharp angle shot into the glove of Desfree. And it was a nice save. He covers with 2:44 to play. So after Ohio State really dominated, I'd say, the first half of the period, Xavier's responded nicely. They haven't given up any more goals, and they've upped the pressure in their offensive zone, as Rupee's able to win the draw there for Ohio State. Vineyard over to Rupee. Here's Dennis Rupee. Rupee moving in. Oh, nice toe drag. He can't get it back to his forehand, and the net is dislodged. But what a goal that would have been from Dennis Rupee. 2:31 to go. What a move that was. And a great play again by Frambies. He's really been on his game today. The draw is going to come all the way out to the near right circle in the neutral zone from where we're sitting. Draw is won by Ohio State. It's Kudish over to Carrillo. Carrillo, a shot save on the short side. And then Carrillo got checked off the puck by Reed Johnson of Xavier. Now it's Michael Adams. And that shot from the point from Cantini was deflected and went wide. Cantini's got it now in the neutral zone. He'll skate through the Jackets' center ice circle. Kudish, his pass picked off by Shelgren in the neutral zone, and now it's Cantini in his own left circle over to Kudish. Kudish up the middle of the Rupee. Rupee makes a nice backhand move. Here comes Dennis Rupee, centering it, and it's unable to be put anywhere by Vineyard as he had a nice chance on a great feed from Rupee. A great two shifts there from Dennis Rupee. That puck is going to spin around on the blue line, be taken out by Cantini. He'll dump it in so his buddies can get a change, and now he's got it again in his own zone. He'll push it back to Kudish. Kudish's centering pass for Dylan Smith was incomplete, and here comes Ben Bridges. Under 90 seconds to go in period one. Bridges trying to wrap it around, but he tripped up, no call there. And here comes Caldera. Sorry, that's Floyd. Floyd's pass and a shot by Graney is stopped and covered with 1:10 to go.
Pretty exciting period so far.
Yep, it's been fun to watch. Here's Smith in the draw. He wins it. Graney now, left point. That shot is blocked wide. Off the stick of Brandon Quetzel, the 5'11 senior, who's yet to register a point this season. As Nick Williams shot it in and was not able to get any offense from that. Hop Deppen played for Xavier. Now Ohio State's got it. The centering pass. Waltuck was hit and hit off the puck. We've got 35 seconds to go here in the period. Played behind the net. It's Quetzel to Jeffrey Hubbard. That pass is too long for Joseph Caldiero. 25 seconds and counting to go here in period number one. Brandon Quetzel. His pass was tipped and almost turned over. Now they do turn it over as Shelgren will shoot it around the boards with 11 seconds and now 10. Waltuck behind his own net. Spinning. And he's just going to kill this clock with 2 and now 1. And we will hear our first horn of the day as we are going to the intermission. Ohio State 1, Xavier nothing on the goal by Jake Simarusti. So I want to make a connection. Number 1 is not Jakari Desfree. It is Thomas Wesolowski making his debut today. So I apologize for those watching at home about that miscue. So Thomas Wesolowski's really he's been awesome today in his first start. I mean, he wasn't tested for the first 5 minutes, but as the period went on, he was tested and tested. He passed every test, and with that, his team's only scored 1, but they've still got the lead. Here at the Ice House on campusnation.com. We're at the Ice House at the Arena District, Columbus, Ohio. So for those who haven't been here, it's really connected to Nationwide Arena. Like, this is where the Blue Jackets practice, and you can walk from this arena. You go up couple of stairs and you're inside Nationwide Arena. You're on the 100 level of the concourse, which I thought was pretty neat. It's my first time this practice facility, and it's really a beautiful facility. I mean, the Blue Jackets, they've been in the league for over 20 years, but they've been competitive really for the last 5 years with John Tortorella as the coach. Well, now Brad Larson's in, and Larson's done a really good job this year so far. And the Jackets are in fighting distance of a playoff spot when really everybody picked them to be last in the Metro Division last year, right?
Yes. Some coaching changes, but the future is bright.
Youngest player in the league, Cole Sillinger, is a rookie. They selected 12th overall in the draft. He's been awesome for them this year. He's playing up and down the lineup, mostly now on the top line. He's a great two-way forward for you Jackets fans. If there are any of you watching at home, he's going to be a good player for a long time. His dad, Mike Sillinger, played for the Blue Jackets, and that's where Cole was born. So even though Cole is Canadian, he was born right here in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, Jarmo Kekalainen's definitely doing some good job lately.
And now we've got some ads. Sam's Meats. Football fans, stop by Sam's Meats in Wilmington, Ohio, and support a locally owned and operated business. Sam's Meats has fresh chicken, pork, beef, deli cheeses, and lunch meats. Their meat deals are a great way to buy meat in bulk, helping you save time and money. Dine in and enjoy homemade hot bar meals and grill items. Sam's Meats also offers catering, party trays, and homemade desserts. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. and 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. on Saturday. And don't forget the bacon. Liberty Savings Bank can save you time and money with historically low mortgage rates and state-of-the-art online banking. Our team appreciates the coaches, teachers, and administrators for the work they do today to build the leaders of tomorrow. We'd also like to thank our employees that are dedicated to making our community great. Find out what we can do for you at libertysavingsbank.com. Hearing noises in your attic? Seeing holes appear under your deck, porch, or building? Before major damage begins, call Diamondback Wildlife Extraction for a full inspection. We are a locally owned wildlife removal business. Once we solve your problem, we can do a full exclusion to prevent wildlife from further damaging your home. We are the answer to your problem. Call us at 937-302-6372 or check us out on Facebook at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction. We strike back. Roscoe's Pizza offers over 45 specialty pizzas made with fresh ingredients, including their famous pickle pie. With 2 convenient locations in Corwin and New Vienna, we are a locally owned business that enjoys supporting charitable causes and even names many of our pizzas after neighboring communities, such as the Harvey's Burger or Midland Chicken Parm. Place an order online, by phone, or become a driver at either location to enjoy a Roscoe's slice of life. Holdren Builders. Since 1989, we build homes, decks, pools, barns, log cabins, outbuildings, and do remodeling projects. Whatever your needs may be, big or small, we've got you covered. Our team even does custom work as well. Call Cowboy Joe for estimates at 937-725-6115. So saddle up and come ride with us. Elliott Street is a new women's clothing boutique specializing in casual apparel and accessories for the everyday woman. Elliott Street opens online on November 12th, just in time for holiday shopping. Visit us on Instagram, Facebook, and at our website, elliottstreetboutique.com. Crystal Duncan of Keller Williams Pinnacle Group invites you to give her a call for all of your real estate needs. Whether buying or selling land, new construction, residential or commercial, with 24 years of experience in the business, she will help you achieve all of your dreams. Crystal is a Massey grad and ex-school board member, so the community means a lot to her. Give Crystal a call today at 937-725-5094. Crystal Duncan, your hometown realtor, where every deal is crystal clear. And as always, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. My partner Jonah appreciates it, and our phenomenal director Rick Phillips appreciates it most of all. Make sure to stay up to date on all of our broadcasts, upcoming or archived. Make sure to like the Campus Nation Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are looking to gain exposure and engagement for your business, becoming a sponsor with Campus Nation is a great opportunity to do so. Contact Rick Phillips at 937-527-6674. That's 937-527-6674 to sign up, or message the Campus Nation Facebook page for more information. That'll be all for us right now. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back just before the start of the second period puck drop. For Director Rick Phillips, Analyst John Anderson, I'm Kobe Mayer. We'll see you back for period number 2. It's Jonah Anderson. We're back for the second period of hockey. It's Olsen up to Cimarusti. Cimarusti, the goal scorer for Ohio State, is that shot deflected by Waltuck on net is stopped by Frambies. Played into the corner. Cimarusti on the forecheck. O'Meara plays it over to Shelgren. Cole Shelgren. Bridges tried to move it over, but it was turned over and then taken now by Jay Olsen in the neutral zone. Ebersol over to Caldiero. He'll spin back and take it from his own zone through the neutral zone. Cimarusti on the left wing. Cimarusti centering it for Caldiero. Never got through. Now here's a big chance, and a shot was deflected up into the netting off the stick of Michael Waltuck just 54 seconds into the second period. Dennis Rupi against Nolan Burns. Excuse me, that's Adam Maida, and Rupi wins it back clean. Rupi should have almost had 2 goals as he's got another centering pass is wide of the stick of Carrillo, and we've got a whistle. It looks like we have an equipment issue with the net. And now we're back. So Rupi against Adam Maida. Rupi wins it back clean. Carrillo. Now right point wrist shot. That didn't get through. Off the stick of Kudish. Xavier able to clear the zone. Kudish will play it in his own defensive zone. He'll backhand it over to Cantini. Amadeo Cantini from Cleveland, Ohio, a 5'8" sophomore. That's cleared down, 18:30 to play here. Wesolowski plays it to his teammate, that's Kudish. Kudish up to Carrillo. Carrillo couldn't handle it all the way, and it's played back by Cantini. Now Kudish. Michael Kudish on the left side. He'll stick on his way till he's hit at the bench, and it was played in offside by Dennis Rupi. 18:06 to play here in period 2. Here at the Ice House at Nationwide Arena. Draw is won by Xavier, and it's cleared into the bench. So we're going to have a draw. We're right back to where we started. Excuse me. Carson Johnston. And somebody moved early. We're going to try this again. Johnston against Patrick O'Meara, and Johnson won it clean. Now it's Jeffrey Hubbard. He'll backhand it into the zone. Played there by Chris Cato up the boards to Bridges. Hop Deppen unable to handle it cleanly. And now it's Bridges now. He'll flip it high into the zone where it is settled now by Hubbard. Hubbard behind his own net. He's a left-handed shot. He's going to go over the left side, where Gold will play it to Brendan Quetzel. Quetzel playing on a pair with Hubbard. 2 upperclassmen there. It's taken away by Adam Maida, and a shot is gloved and then caught by Wesolowski. With 17:19 to play in the middle frame here in Columbus. The Arena District. Beautiful Arena District in Columbus, Ohio. Draw is won by Johnston and played back to the right point for Xavier's Chris Cato. It's tied up along the boards, a big scrum. And Ohio State exits now. It's Eric Evenson. Evenson will shoot it way wide of the net where it's taken by Jeffrey Hubbard. Hubbard at the right point. He'll just throw it on net. It didn't get there. It was taken by Nolan Burns. Burns gets around his defender. That's Hubbard. Burns still has it. Adam Maida behind the net. Maida with it. His pass is tipped and then all the way down where it's Connor Helgren's. Cole Shelgren, excuse me. centered there for Ben Bridges, and it's taken away by Hubbard. Hubbard unable to clear it. Now centering pass, got all the way back to the left point, where Shelgren's shot deflected off the boards. Ohio State able to clear. Here they come the other way. It's Floyd. His shot was a knuckler once it got deflected and it went wide. Nick Williams unable to clear for the Buckeyes. And it's Hop Deppen to play it around. Ebersol couldn't clear as it shot way wide there off the stick of Deppen. Williams with it. Graney. Now Ebersol. Andrew Ebersol. He can really skate. Look at him go as he'll play it down. Where Floyd will have it behind his own net. He lost it though to Burns. Burns unable to clear, but then Cimarusti got it and took it back. Now he's in down the left wing side. Jake Cimarusti behind his own net, centering pass, and a nice defensive play by Reed Johnson to pick that one off. Nick Williams now. Joseph Caldiero unable to dangle around Reed Johnson, and here comes Johnson, but he lost in the neutral zone, and then he tripped up Andrew Ebersol. No call there, and that's a turnover by Nolan Burns. Here comes Cimarusti. He's got Caldiero with him, and Cimarusti's shot stopped, and he poked the goalie. He's going to get an earful about that, and he is slammed into the boards. Xavier took exception to that, as they usually will in hockey when you touch the goalie, and no exception here, as Cimarusti was not sure because the whistle was not blown. In fairness to Cimarusti, and he is on his way to the penalty box.
That's one way to put a target on your back for the rest of the game.
Yep. We are going to be 4 skaters aside, it appears. We are 4 skaters aside. 14:45 to play here in the second period. We've got some sorting out to do before we drop this puck, and it's going to come all the way down. Is Xavier going to have a power play? It looks like they will. They'll be 5-on-4 for 2 minutes. Bridges' pass for Shelgren is out of the zone, so they'll have to regroup right away after winning the draw. Bridges around the boards. Taken by Olsen, he'll fling it around and clear all the way down. Caldiero on the forecheck, almost forced a turnover. And now he does. He's got it. He's going to clear some time off the kill. Now it's Carrillo. He'll just throw it around the boards. Under 90 seconds to kill. Just over 14 in the period for Ohio State. Here comes O'Meara. Dumped it around. It's a log jam there in the corner. Burns to O'Meara. That shot is off the side of the net by Ben Bridges. Now it's O'Meara behind the net. Wraparound try, didn't go. That touch pass is wide off the stick of Shelgren. Now it's O'Meara behind the net. Shelgren left point. There's a shot is wide off the stick of Matthew Mahon, and it got deflected. Now it's played all the way down. 30 seconds left on the power play for Xavier. Just over 13:10 to play in the period. Shelgren will play it in, and Wesolowski will stop it behind his net where it's taken by his teammate Jay Olson. And now it's turned over by Ohio State. Left point shot didn't get through. Then a bad angle shot is stopped, and play will be stopped because the net came off its moorings. 12:53 to go. 7 seconds remaining on the power play. The draw, will be taken to Wesolowski's right. Vineyard and Deppen were a little early, and Deppen wins it back. Maida to Deppen. Deppen behind his own net. Centering pass went all the way back. Buckeyes are at full strength. Xavier able to clear, but not too far as Kudish comes in and shoots it into the glove of Frambies. 12:29 to play here in the second period.
Good opportunity, but a good save.
What did you think of the power play there from Xavier?
Not too many opportunities. They weren't really able. They were getting a lot of dumps, but nothing was going their way. So back to 5-on-5.
Xavier wins another draw. They've been better at the faceoff circle lately. Johnson centering it for gold. Another centering pass and a big save off the stick of Eric Evenson. Back to the left point. Nice move by Cantini. Made a man slip. His shot went wide. He was looking for a tip. Didn't get one. Kudish throws it around the net, and it goes all the way around the boards to Cantini at the left point. His centering pass for Johnson was tipped by Johnson, but went wide. Evenson has it. Evenson is hooked. They're not going to call anything. Evenson still with it. Down at the goal line. His centering pass for goal didn't find him, and here comes Xavier the other way. Under 12 to play here in the second period. Cantini's going to come up with it, his own defensive zone. He's got Kudish on his right, and he gives it over to him. Kudish, long rink-wide pass, is tipped on by Jimmy Gold. Kudish throws it wide of the net. It's going to go all the way around the boards. Unable to be kept in. Wesolowski will play it. Remember, there's no trapezoid rule in club hockey, so even though there is on the ice, as Cantini moves in, save by Frambis. What a move by Amadeo Cantini, the leading scorer for the Buckeyes defensively. As I was saying, there's no trapezoid rule. Goalies can play the puck wherever they please. Here's Caldiero. His wrist shot didn't get any mustard on it. And that was thrown on net by Nick Williams. And it's covered with 10:53 to go. What a play that was by Amadeo Cantini. Caldiero wins the draw clean, but it's all the way out of the zone, where it's taken by Quetzal. Left it up for Nick Williams. It was played offside almost, and then Quetzal had some trouble with it. He'll now take care of it behind his own net. Forehanded off the boards to Hubbard. It's shot in the left corner where Hubbard has it. Hubbard turned it over, and the Buckeyes get it back. It's Michael Waltuck. Michael Waltuck up the left wing side. Still with it. Centering it off the pad of Frambies. Waltuck waiting. Now finds Quetzal. Left goal line. Tried to center it, but it was picked off by Adam Maida. Now Caldiero right point. Caldiero walks around Burns. He walks around Maida. He centers. A shot. They score! Michael Waltuck on a great play by Joseph Caldiero. He walked two defenders, found a wide open Waltuck center, and he scored.
That was awesome.
A great play there, and the Buckeyes lead it 2-0 here. 9:49 to go. That puck's going to go all the way to Frambies, and he'll cover. 9:42 to go. Draws one by Ohio State. That's thrown on net. Evenson couldn't get a shot off. Now it does, and his backhander hit the right post. Here's that's Rupee again as he shot it over the net. Rupee's had 4 A+ scoring chances, but has not been able to convert one today. But he has been awesome for Ohio State, as he just had 2 A+ chances there. One hit the post and one just missed over the net. He's on a line there with Carrillo and Vineyard. And he wins it. Vineyard a shot that was blocked by Animata. Vineyard again. He was tripped up. Able to keep it in. Nice hustle play there. Clearing attempt by Xavier, no good. Olsen's got it around the boards. Rupee. Dennis Rupee on his backhand. Taking on 2 defenders. Now moves to his forehand. Trips. Drops it to Olsen. Penalty coming. An Olsen shot save. Rebound. And it's cleared by Xavier. Ohio State will be going to the man advantage for the first time today with 8:58 to play in the second period. A great play started again by Dennis Rupee. He drew the penalty, shielded 2 defenders on his backhand, and then was able to draw that tripping call. Carson Johnson will take the draw for Ohio State, as it's won by Johnston initially and then cleared by Xavier. Andrew Ebersol will take it behind his own net. The 6'6" junior from Rochester, New York. Ebersol leads the entry. He'll drop it, and that shot is gloved, but not caught off the stick of Evenson. Ebersol with a nice spin move, centering pass tipped away by Frambies, and he's really used his goal stick effectively thus far today. Here's Dylan Smith. Smith around the net. That shot is stopped off the stick of Evenson. Johnston, Ebersol, Everson centering it for Gold, and Gold couldn't get a shot off. Now Ebersol walking in, shot was blocked. Evenson now centering it for Johnston. Where'd the puck go? It found its way over the net. Ebersol able to keep it in. That big body, you can't get the puck by him. Johnston, a shot deflected wide, and then a try from Johnston there. Excuse me, that's Dylan Smith. He whiffed on it, but he had an open net from a bad angle. That pass is stuck in the skates of the ref, so Ohio State's exit there is compromised. Here's a chance for Xavier. That shot went wide off the stick of Hop Deppen. Ohio State's got it now. 13 seconds remaining on the power play. 7:08 to go in the period. Here's Ebersol. Left point now, over to Carrillo. Waltuck down to Carrillo. Carrillo moving in, shooting. Short side save there by Frambies. Here's Caldiero. Ohio State keeping the pressure on, back at full strength. Caldiero shot way wide. Now it's Michael Kudish at the right point. He'll play it down to Alex Vineyard. Vineyard over to Caldiero, and Caldiero will backhand it around the boards. Played along now by Xavier. It's Ben Bridges. He'll backhand it up, but it's picked off by Michael Kudish in the neutral zone. It's dropped, and here's a big chance. Johnston shot went wide. Here's a chance. Oh, and it skated. The puck went by Johnston. Johnston had an open net, but he was never really able to get a chance to shoot it. As Xavier comes in, it's Helgrens. Played along. It's Evenson, Eric Evenson, trying to get by a defender, but he can't. It's a nice play by Nolan Burns defensively. Here's a chance they score! Jimmy Gold makes it 3-0. Ohio State going far down. He started on his backhand, then twirled to his forehand. What a shot! Jimmy Gold's second of the year. How about that shot, eh?
That was awesome. A broken play with some good hustle turns into a goal.
It's all about the hustle points. All about hustle in this game. So Ohio State with a commanding 3-0 lead, and they really deserve it based off the way they've played. Amadeo Cantini. Kudish plays it up the boards. Floyd's pass was tipped, but gets the job done as it gets into the zone for Ohio State. Dylan Smith with it, but he turned it over, and that pass was tipped by Smith as Ohio State still keeping the pressure on in the Xavier zone. Floyd shields a defender and softly plays it off the boards. And now it's finally cleared out of the zone by Xavier, where Cantini will play it to Michael Kudish. A nice move. Here's Kudish, a shot and a save, and it's saved off of a ref. And a big hit by Michael Kudish there on Chris Keedy. That's flung on by Kudish into the netting with 4:43 to go in the third period. The second period. Ohio State leads it 3-0. Dennis Rupi, who, in my opinion, has been the best Buckeye today, will take the draw against Mahan. It's loose in the neutral zone. Now Vineyard. Vineyard has Rupi. Rupi down the left wing side, centering it for Vineyard, and it was played nicely by Cole Helgrens. Ebersol's shot deflected, but stopped by Frambies. 4:20 to go here in the second period.
Buckeyes are hungry to get that puck to the net and haven't had too many lucky deflections, but you never know. Get your stick down and...
Here's a chance for Rupi. Shot saved. Rebound Kent. Carrillo has it. Carrillo, left circle. Still with it. He'll play it around the boards to Alex Vineyard. Alex Vineyard with it now. Vineyard backhands it to Hubbard, but it was kicked on and played down by Xavier. Vineyard has it, and he'll start up his defensive left wing. He turns it over. Matthew Adams able to make that turnover, and now it's Jeffrey Hubbard the other way for the Buckeyes. He's got Vineyard with him. Hubbard, a shot stopped easily. Here's Vineyard, backhanded centering pass for Rupi. Rupi never got the shot away. It's flipped on out off the boards. And now Ohio State enters. Big blast from Carrillo is gloved and not caught, though. Here's Quetzal. Quetzal centering pass didn't get to anybody. Nick Williams around the boards. Caldiero. Caldiero left it for a teammate, but nobody was there. Nolan Burns now. Ohio State's got it now. It's Joseph Caldiero. Caldiero assisted on the goal by Waltuck, which made it 2-0 Ohio State. Quetzal will flip it into the zone. Williams behind the net. Now Caldiero at the goal line. Now in the right circle of the backhand. Tried centering it for Hubbard, but was not able to get it there. Waltuck centered it to the neutral zone. It's taken and cleared down by Helgren of Xavier. 2:30 to go in the second period. Here's Waltuck. Waltuck's got Williams with him. Waltuck at the right circle now. Stops and regains possession and then loses possession there to Adameda. Adameda checked by Eric Evenson. Xavier able to clear the zone. It's Ben Bridges now. He's got Patrick O'Mara with him. Bridges with it now, trying to center it, but Jay Olson said no. Here's a big chance and a big save by Wesolowski off the backhand of O'Mara. Here comes Ohio State the other way. It's Ebersol, now Gold. Jimmy Gold with it. Gold moving hard to the net and a save by Frambus. Xavier able to clear it. Ebersol waiting for his teammates to tag up. Waiting again. Moves around Carson Johnson and he'll just backhand it. So his friends and teammates can go get a change. 1:20 to go here in the second period. Ohio State leads 3-0 over Xavier at the Ohio Ice House. Next to Nationwide Arena. Xavier able to clear it only to the neutral zone where Vineyard has it. Now over to Gold. Gold entering the zone on the left wing side. He'll center it for Waltuck. Waltuck back to Gold. Shot blocked. Then Gold, another try, is stopped. And Xavier able to clear under 50 seconds and counting to go here in the second period. It's flipped on by Xavier. 45 and counting now. Jay Olson's got it. Olson over to Ebersol. Ebersol knifing his way through the defense, and his pass there was unable to find a teammate. We've got under 30 to play now in the second period. Here's Adam Maida. Adam Maida, heart of the net save. Rebound! Covered up with 15 seconds to go. One final chance to really get on the board in this second frame for Xavier. It's O'Mara winning the draw against Ohio State's Dylan Smith. Adam Maida tried playing it around the boards. And here's a turnover by Ohio State. Here's a chance for Xavier with under 10 to go. There's a shot stopped by Wesolowski. Rebound is played around the boards by Graney and then held along the boards by Cantini. As the horn sounds, we've played 2 periods here in Columbus. Ohio State 3, Xavier nothing. We will take a break for the intermission. And we'll take a break and be back soon. This is Kobe Mayer alongside Jonah Anderson, director Rick Smith. We'll be back. To the point, Quetzal. His shot was blocked, never got through. Gold tried to drop pass, finally got to Carson Johnson in the left circle. Johnson moving in the middle, and it was taken away momentarily by Matthew Adams, and it was played by a high stick. We'll have another whistle with 15:45 to go in the final period of regulation. Carson Johnson wins the draw again. Now it's Ebersol over to Olson. Olson now Gold. Now Olson. Olson moves past a couple of defenders. Now at the goal line. He'll stop and backhand it over to Eric Evanson in the left wing circle. He'll go to the net on his backhand shot save. Rebound, another save by Frambies and cleared down. And what is going to be a race for icing won by Ohio State's Andrew Ebersol. He's got long legs, and that's really helped him on that play. Andrew Ebersol stands, as I said earlier, at 6'6", and that's without skates on. So you got to be probably around 6'9", 6'10", with the blades on. It's another offensive zone draw for Ohio State. Joseph Caliero to take it, but it's one back, and I believe the puck hit something out of play. And we're going to have another face-off in the left offensive zone circle for Ohio State. But Xavier will be able to change and get some fresh legs on the ice with 15-12 to go. Waltuck shot stopped right off the draw. He's looking for his second of the game. That is cleared up and out of the zone. If it was tipped, there's no penalty, and it looks like it was tipped. So with 15 minutes left, regulation, it's going to be Caldiero to the right, the Xavier netminder. Ebersol shot straight on and patted away. Here's Adam Maida. Maida moves in now on his backhand. Pressured hard by Ebersol. Ebersol took it away from him, but unable to fully clear. And now they are able to clear. It's settled down by Nick Williams. He's got Caldiero behind him. Williams a shot off the glove and played down with the high stick by Cole Shelgren. 14:37 to go. Jonah, what have you seen in the first 5.5 minutes?
That Xavier's breakout is non-existent almost. We just can't get out of the Buckeyes' offensive zone.
Dylan Smith wins the draw. He still has possession with it in the left corner. He's got Patrick Graney, his teammate, right behind him. Graney emerges from the scrum. Now Smith has it, and then it's taken away. A nice play there by Nolan Burns, who's been Xavier's best defensive forward today. Exit pass finally clears the zone. Smith to Floyd. Josh Floyd tried to play a little too fancy there and was unable to generate anything. Smith has it now. Jay Olson turned it over in the neutral zone. Here's a big chance. Bridges finds Reed Johnson, shoots it routinely, and a glove save was just as routine from Thomas Wesolowski, who's making his first start today as an Ohio State Buckeye. 13:40 to play here in the third. Patrick O'Mara wins the draw, but Ohio State's able to gather it and clear the zone. No icing there. Valentino Carrillo made sure of that. That is whiffed on by Johnson. Ohio State takes over. Here's Carrillo on his backhand. Tried to find Vineyard on the feed. He does. Vineyard centered it for Carrillo, and it was stopped and then covered. 13:17 to play here. Nation YouTube channel. Make sure to catch up Campus Nation for all the events that they have. They do a great job. Dennis Rupi wins the draw. I don't recall him losing a draw today, as that shot off the stick of Cantini was deflected wide. Centering pass looking for Rupi from behind the net. Didn't find him. Cantini able to keep it in, as Carrillo's shot pass for Vineyard found its way wide, as Rupi's shot is gloved on and covered by Jack Frambies with 12:51 to play in the period. Adam Maida against Carson Johnson, and Johnson wins it back. Now left point Cantini. Now Michael Kudish, a shot. Stopped. Here's Gold. Gold with it. He'll backhand it on net, and it's stopped and covered with 12:39 to go. Ohio State will change D partners as Quetzal and Hubbard come on for Cantini and Kudish. Johnson to take the draw. Evenson to his right. And now a big chance and a big save by Frambis off the stick of Jimmy Gold. Adam Maida for Xavier. His pass was tipped by Gold. They're unable to clear. Johnson kept it in. Here's Johnson moving to the middle. Now it's Gold. He's already got a goal in this game, and he couldn't get a shot away there. Quetzal, a long wrist shot was deflected wide just before it reached the netminder. as Hubbard throws it on it, and then Gold flipped it high over the crossbar as half the net looked like it was open. Quetzal unable to play it down the board. Xavier's able to clear, and they're going to have a 2-on-1. It's Adam Maida. Adam Maida moving and not able to generate anything off of there. A big missed opportunity from Xavier. Here's Jeffrey Hubbard moving in for Ohio State. His shot is blocked off the skate of Patrick O'Mara. O'Mara around the net, still has it. His exit pass tipped on by Michael Waltock. Hit take it and pass it to Caldiero, who shoots into the glove of Jack Frambies. 11:35 to play here in the third. Michael Waltuck against Ben Bridges. Played and won by Bridges. Xavier has it. Now they don't anymore. Waltuck looking to center it for Caldiero, but was unable to. Now it's loose. Ebersol, his shot was blocked and poked at by Ebersol, but he could not keep it in. Now Ohio State forces a turnover in its own defensive zone, and here they come. Here comes Olsen looking for Waltuck, his shot was blocked. Ebersol, now Waltuck. Waltuck toe dragging. Now to his forehand. Passes it down in a centering pass. Never got to its intended target as Frambies uses his stick effectively again, something he's been doing all day. 10:45 and counting to go. Here's Joseph Caldiero on the left wing side. Caldiero to the goal line, centering it. Was unable to find Nick Williams. Ebersol, a shot save. Rebound. Caldiero couldn't get a shot away, but now he has it behind the net, and we have a whistle. Let's see what the whistle's for. 10:29 to play. Is it an equipment issue? Doesn't look, no penalties called. Rupi wins the draw to Vineyard. Left point, Cantini. And here comes Xavier the other way. It's Mahon. His pass was intercepted, and here's Alex Vineyard the other way. Nice move around the defender, Burns. Here's Vineyard. Vineyard around the net, trying to get it to the point, but unable to. Clearing attempt from Xavier, first unsuccessful, now it is successful. Under 10 to play here in regulation, Ohio State with a dominating performance. 4-0 lead, and here is Carrillo. Centering pass off the skate of Vineyard. He never could get a shot away. And here's a 2-on-1. It's Burns. And Maida's pass back to Burns was off. They couldn't get a shot away. Another missed opportunity on an odd man rush. Here is Cantini. His shot stopped, and the rebound is gloved away. Cantini lost his stick. He's got it back now. Matthew Adams. Now to Hop Deppen. Deppen with Bridges entering the zone. Deppen's shot sticked away by Wesolowski. And now taken away in the zone by Xavier. Deppen fell to his knees. Gold has it pinned up along the boards. 8:50 to play here in regulation. It's cleared down where Brandon Quetzal will take it. He'll backhand it around for Jimmy Gold. Gold plays it to Johnson, and they exit. Here's Carson Johnston. He's got Quetzal on his right. Johnson moving in, shooting, far side save. Good blocker stop by Frambies. 8:25 to go. Here comes Xavier. Deppen looks like he is gassed. He's going to go get a change. Here's Quetzal, Brandon Quetzal. He's got Nick Williams with him cutting towards the net. Quetzal behind the net now, losing possession of the puck and falling to the seat of his pants. As the puck finds its way to the net, we've got a whistle with 8:04 to play. New pair of defensemen for Ohio State. It's Ebersol and Olsen, and Olsen has it off the draw. Olsen shooting one on net, deflecting, and stopped. Now behind the net, it's Caldiero. Joseph Caldiero on his backhand. Caldiero still holding it, shielding off defenders. Xavier player Maida lost his stick. He still doesn't have it because it's out of the zone. Mahon unable to clear and played back down by Olsen. Maida has his stick back. Xavier unable to clear. It's Ebersol. Ebersol shooting, blocked by Nolan Burns. Burns exits the zone, and it's left there in the neutral zone. Puck still in the neutral zone, and now played back into the Xavier zone. Reed Johnson over to Shelgren. Nice hit there in the corner by Jay Olsen as the puck is lodged up with just over 7 minutes to go here in regulation. There it's tied up. It's a little scrum down there in the corner. And Ohio State emerged with it, but then hopped up and took it away, and his shot just went wide. He had a centering pass there by Bridges. Couldn't find a receiver. Under 7 to play now. 6:45 and counting. Carson Johnston to Cantini. It's tipped along there by Johnston. Johnston on the forecheck there, and it's Cole Shelgren spinning, trying to create some space for himself. And now it's played by Eric Evenson. Evenson moving in and shooting it into the netting off a deflection. 6:22 to play here in regulation. Thank you to everybody, again, tuning in. Alongside my partner, Jonah Anderson, I'm Kobe Mayer Director, Rick Phillips, for CampusNation.com. Xavier has possession. They lost it, though. Here's Cantini. Cantini with it. Still moving. Shooting save by Frambus. Here's Michael Mann. Turned it over. Now Kudish with a nice toe drag in the neutral zone and almost skated out of his skates. Pardon. And Kudish has it again in the left corner. Stopping. He still has it. He's got it below the goal line. Kudish centering it. It was played there by Reed Johnson and then turned over Carson Johnson behind the net. Johnson still with it. Unable to make anything significant of that with 5:30 to go. Here's a blast from Kudish. It was stopped. Maybe took a couple of deflections in front. Another shot is thrown wide by Cantini. Kudish. Back to Evanson. Evanson, now Cantini. Cantini walking in, centering wide open his goal. That is shot save. Centering pass by Cantini. Couldn't find a Buckeye. Now it's to the right point. Kudish walking in. One-timer, big save on Carson Johnston. Here's Evanson behind the net. His setter for goal is swatted away by Shelgren and cleared all the way down for what is going to be an icing. .455 to go here in regulation. Ruby to take the draw against Nolan Burns. These two have been matched up all day, and Ruby has gotten the best of him. Ruby wins the draw. Toe drags, throws it on net, and it's stopped somewhere in the pads of Jack Frambies. 4:49 to go. Face off won by Xavier. They throw it around the boards. Rupi unable to handle it. And now Carrillo unable to get the shot away. Quetzal keeps it in. He'll throw it off the boards and taken away from O'Mara by Carrillo. And now O'Mara has it again. He'll throw it up the boards. Xavier is able to clear the zone, but only to center ice, where Quetzal takes it and dumps it back in. 4:20 to go in regulation here. Ohio State leads 4-0. Up the boards now. Here's Carrillo behind the net. Still waiting. Finding Hubbard. Shot, save, and covered with 4 to go by Jack Frembes, who, even though he has allowed 4 goals, he has had some moments. He's been very good with his stick and using that goal stick effectively so far. It's something you don't even see from a lot of goalies. So Caldiero will take the draw now. Xavier unable to clear. Hubbard playing it at the line, and now it's finally ruled offside. 3:49 to go. Draw to the right of our booth, and it's won back by Ohio State. Shot from a long way away. It's covered. 3:42 to go. So as much as maybe some people want this game to end, Ohio State's saying no, we're going to keep the pedal to the metal, and we're going to get as many stoppages as we can. Dylan Smith now. That's backhanded on, deflected wide by Nick Williams. Here's Williams putting it around the boards behind the net. Caldiero with it. Caldiero to Hubbard, who will shoot it around the boards with 3:18 to play here in regulation. Here comes Xavier. It's hopped up, and he's had a multitude of chances today as he flings that one wide. Mahon centered it. Taken by Cato. Caldiero trying to dig the puck out. He does. Tried to center it for Smith. Couldn't find him there, but Ohio State has possession now. Quetzal down low. Trying to find Caldiero. Can't do it. 2:35 to go. That pass is long, and it's going to go down for an icing. 2:34 remaining in the period. .234 to play here in regulation. Stopping is Cole Shelgren. Hopped up in, had it taken away from him by Andrew Ebersol. A great play in the neutral zone. Centering pass. Johnston. Oh, and a shot by Simarusti went wide, and then another try by Evanson was put wide. What a chance there to extend the lead even more. Here's Ebersol. Deaking. Backhand shot by Evanson on a one-timer stop. Here's Johnston. Now Jay Olson. 2 minutes to go in regulation. That shot fired wide. Here's Ebersol. Now Olson, top of the right circle. Olson whiffs on that one, as Reed Johnson made a nice play there defensively to stop that scoring opportunity for Ohio State. 1:40 to go. 100 seconds now in regulation, as that would have been icing if it hadn't hit the referee. As here comes Xavier. Michael Mann. Played around the boards. In the corner now is Jay Olson. And now it's Dennis Rupia emerging. His pass up ahead to Simarusti. Jake Simarusti moving to his forehand and shooting on net. It stopped with 1:09 to go. Jake Simarusti opened the scoring less than 2 minutes into the game in the first period. And it's been all Ohio State ever since. Draws one by Ohio State, but then subsequently taken out by Xavier. A nice move by Nolan Burns, who walked around Cantini and shot it on net, and it's covered with 59.5 to go. Just under a minute to play. Jonah, final thoughts?
Buckeyes just showed dominance for 3 periods straight, so a good rebound from taking 2 to Louisville. So
That's right. It was a big test to see how they respond after 2 losses, but it's not over yet. Here's a 2-on-1 and a shot, and they score! Alex Vineyard with 43.6 to go. And if there was any doubt, that just about sealed it. Alex Vineyard's first goal and first point of the season, this being his 9th game played. 43.6 to go. It's Carrillo off the draw. Here's Val Carrillo moving into the backhand score. What a goal off the faceoff. Just 7 seconds in between goals. It's 6-0. That's Carrillo's 5th of the year. This is just his 6th game played. What a move. $36.9 to go now. We're down to 30 seconds here. It's Rupi shooting it deflected wide. 21 seconds and counting now. Wrapped around the boards and then cleared. And we're under 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now 1. And Ohio State defends Columbus with a 6-0 win over Xavier. So, just in summary, goals for Ohio State. Simarusti opened the scoring in the first. Then it was Michael Waltuck. Then Gold. Then Quetzal. Waltuck and Gold in the second. Quetzal, Vineyard, and Carrillo in the third. And Vineyard and Carrillo's goals separated by just 7 seconds. So, a big bounce back win for the Buckeyes here today at the beautiful Ohio Health Ice House in the Arena District, right connected to Nationwide Arena. Along with my partner, Jonah Anderson, my name is Kobe Mayer. Big thanks to Rick Phillips, our director. You've been watching Club Hockey on CampusNation.com. So long, everybody.